All right, we're here at this giant dam. I think everyone knows where this is, right? It's Indianford, and I haven't been here in 2 years, but we're gonna hope to try to catch something here, both at day and at night. I actually haven't come here today because usually I don't fish Indianford when the water's low. It's much better when there's more water flowing through the actual dam. I'm on the opposite side of where I usually fish, but this is closer to the flow right here. I'm basically only here today because the spot I wanted to fish at Merwin's too grown in, and I was too lazy to drive to Beloit. And Janesville Central, I just was there like a few days ago, and I'm going back there this weekend. So we're here at Indianford. Gonna launch this worm here into the abyss. We're here for a giant flathead, obviously, but could use some bait. So a white bass would be really nice. I'm gonna launch kind of like in the middle where the offlow is, and hopefully we can get a fish that way. All right, nothing else is working. Might as well try the paddle tail for some white bass or whatever fish are out there. I've caught walleyes like this here before. Surprisingly, Indianford, I just haven't done very well at. I've caught a bunch of channel cats here before, but not much in terms of flatheads, and definitely not in terms of other fish as well. We might have something here. Keeps on ringing. Slight rings. We might actually have something here. Is that a fish? Yeah, it's a fish. What is it though? It's definitely heavier than just the worm. Hope it's a bluegill because I need one. What is that? What the, oh. Tiny little channel. Tiny miniature channel. That's probably what was biting, yeah, my little hook and couldn't get hooked, but miniature channel catfish. All right, let's toss another one of those out, or a little bait out again. That was a tiny catfish, and realistically, if I can't get any bluegill with this and it gets darker, we're just gonna use one of those as bait because flatheads will eat tiny channels. Rather not use them, but if things get desperate, we'll definitely use them. Like Janesville, Indianford does have these little bluegill that you can net right by the shore, and they make perfect bait for catfish. This one looks like it's actually on. Yes, this one might be the first fish that actually hooked on today. Caught that on? Yeah, that's on. Oh my God, an actual fish that actually hooked. That's incredible. I've had so many bites today and none of them actually hooked. This one doesn't feel too bad, but it's probably like a 1 pound fish. Man, Indianford is too full of these like small ones. I need like the giant 30-pound flatheads, which don't seem to exist right now. I know I've seen people catch them here, but really only when the water's high. Is this a channel? Probably. Yep, it's a channel catfish. Probably like, I would say 3 pounds or so. Small bluegill, channel catfish. Man, I really wish like these live bluegills would catch the flatties. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. You have to work pretty hard to get the gills. That's a channel guttlefish. Well, you know, it's better than nothing. I just wish it was a 30-pound flat. Wish it was a 30-pound flathead. But it's like a 3-pound channel, which is still, like I said, not too bad. Not too bad. Well, there we go. That's about a 3-pound channel, the size of my hand. And yeah, these other guys want it, so I'm gonna let them have it. So yeah, hopefully we get a really, really big one tonight. All right, let's throw this one back out there. What's pissing me off right now is like I'm getting so many bites, but that was the first one that actually hooked on. And the thing is, like, a lot of the hooks I'm using actually aren't that big. So they might be like 1 pound catfish or even smaller. That's actually biting my hook. And they're trying to eat big bait. I think I might have to get more offset circle hooks. I think those actually hook better than regular ones. I have some and I'm using some, but nothing, unfortunately, is biting right now. All right, that's out there, and hopefully we get a fish. All right, we might have something on the smaller pole here. These bluegills are doing some work, but the thing is with these, is that it on? Yeah, it's on.
Oh, yeah, you got one on?
Well, I think it's snagged, actually.
No way, you got a big, one of them big flatheads we're talking about on.
Nah, it's not moving. I'm almost, that's definitely snagged.
No way, it's one of them big flatheads.
Ah, I wish. It'd be ripping out drag like crazy now. I had to pull it. Something did hit it. Something definitely. Oh, that one now. Something did actually hit it, but like it just got snagged on something. Oh yeah. Oh, I lost the two. Oh, that one. That one is definitely on. Oh yeah, that one is on.
That's the one that's been shaking.
That one's on. It's not taking drag though, so I don't think it's super big, but it's on. All right, we got one. We got one. It's on. Doesn't feel super huge, but it's on. And that's all I really care about right now. I see it in the water. It's definitely on. I think it's a channel. Almost sure it's a channel. Yeah, the drag's pretty loose and it wasn't taking any drag, so it's definitely a channel. Second channel of the night. Not a bad thing. There it is.
If you want it.
I'm good, because unless it's like super big, I'm not really.
I'll just leave it right here for you.
All right, thanks. All right, there's a good one. It's not big enough to take drag. Is it a channel? Yeah, it's a channel.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah, about a 2-pounder. Indianford. Oh, actually it's bigger.
Like a 6-pounder.
Yeah, that's a 6-pounder, yeah. About a 6-pound fish. A little bit bigger than the last one. Thank you. All right,
I'll let you do it so I don't get blamed for the...
whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll catch plenty of them this size.
That's a good size, or?
Yeah, it's not too bad. There you go. It's about a 5 or 6 pound channel. Indianford Dam. There is a catfish about the size of my net. My hand is roughly the size of its head. It's about 5 or 6 pounds. Very, very nice channel.
Like YouTube channel, shit like that?
Yeah. All right. That's good. All right. Second channel of the night. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Bigger than the first one. We're just gonna toss them in over here without going in ourselves, hopefully. And we'll just drop them. There we go. Channel catfish. Second channel catfish at Indianford. I've gotten like 20 bites today, but like all of the rest of them are pretty small. That was a 6-pounder. They're getting bigger, folks. They are getting bigger. So hopefully we'll catch a 30-pounder sometime. I've actually never caught a flathead at Indianford, but I know they are here because I've seen other people catch them, and they're big when they do hit. At least the ones I've seen. But usually the water's like a lot higher than this. So hopefully that doesn't bother it too much. Look at that thing go. That is hooked, my friends. That is hooked. Haven't hooked anything in a while, but that is 100% hooked, and it took a big chunk of reel, a big chunk of drag, and it's still taking a big chunk of drag. I saw a surface just now, so it's not that huge, because a huge fish I could actually feel it. It's probably just another channel, but this is 3 channels at Indianford, which isn't bad. I mean, yeah, I would prefer more. Obviously, I would prefer flatheads, but not too bad for a night, I guess. This time I kind of threw it in the current flowing downstream, and I think it is a channel. This was a pretty small bluegill. The drag's very loose on this one. This looks like a 1-pounder. Yeah, it's smaller than the other 2 I caught by a long shot. But yeah, another channel catfish. At least I'm getting them. So yeah, it's like a 2-pounder. A lot of channels here. Probably what's been stealing all my bait. But hey, at least I'm getting something, which is obviously better than getting nothing. Channel guttlefish. Another nice looking channel. Not like anything spectacular, but maybe a 2-pounder. Third catfish for tonight. Not too bad of a night. Just haven't caught that giant flathead yet. And that's really what I want. A giant flathead guttlefish. But 3 channels so far. See you there, channel catfish, and it goes off. All right, let's toss another bluegill out there, and hopefully this time it gives me a big flatty. Not caught a big flathead this year yet, but today at least the channels are biting. Pole's bending like crazy again. The one in the current seems to really like to hit fish, which is fine because I don't care how I catch the fish, as long as I catch them, and which one catches them is kind of irrelevant, as long as I catch them. But I think they're all channels. I really wish one was a flathead. And by the way, this place smells really bad because I think the odors from the bathroom just get to the entire place over here. But yeah, this one is in the current. Now it's really close to shore. It's another channel, I believe. This one's not, it's not a big one either. Yep, another channel catfish. Fourth one tonight, catfish galore on the Rock River. There's actually more of them in this channel than anywhere else because this channel is actually like pretty deep. It's probably like 6-7 feet deep in the channel, and in the dam it's probably only like 3 feet deep. But another channel catfish. I just want the flat-headed cousins, but not bad. Channel catfish, channel catfish. All right, there's a catfish, and yeah, we're just going to put him back in the water. See you, catfish. Probably another 1-2 pounder. See you later. All right, as we've been pretty successful tossing out in the current over here, we're gonna toss another bluegill in the current. But I want a really big one, and all these are 1 or 2 pounders. Hopefully I get a 20 pounder. There we go. Bluegill away. Hope we get another fish. Oh my God. That is a powerful bite. It's still on. It's on. You know, like, there has been a ton of fish here today that just kind of hooked but never came on. But this one actually got on. I've been throwing over that direction for a long time. I don't know if this is a flathead though, because it kind of hit like a channel, and I'm guessing it is a channel. I would really like for it to be a flat. And if it would be, because we are at a dam, and flats do congregate at dams, but by the way it's fighting, it's most likely a channel. By the way it's fighting. I also need to remember to loosen the drag on these things, because even if it's 50-pound braid, these fish can actually overpower it. Jeez. I have lost more than 1 fish this year because I forgot to loosen the drag. It looks like a channel this time though. Again, Indianford is full of channels, but this one is taking a while to come up, definitely. Yep, there it is. Think that's a channel catfish. Pretty decent one, but another channel. Disappointing night. I wanted a flathead, but you're just getting like, you know, 3, 4, 5 pound. Oh, this one's actually a little bigger, probably like a 6-pound channel. About the same size as the other one that I caught that was around 6. And that's putting up a pretty good fight. It's bluish in color. Some people might think that's a blue catfish, but it is just a channel catfish. Channels can become blue. So, channel catfish. Another one, not too bad, not too bad. Well, today's been pretty much catfish galore, but unfortunately, these are about as big as they get. And this one is probably around 4 or 5 pounds. I think that other one was slightly bigger. Not anything gigantic, which is what I was looking for. But yeah, just decent sized channels would make a nice fillet if you guys are interested in eating catfish. But yeah, channel catfish. See you, channel. I think that about does it for my adventure at Indianford. A bunch of channels, and I got like dozens of bites, but I think most of them were like a pound or 2, so nothing actually hooked on my 10-aught hook. But there were things that hit on the smaller hook. We caught like 5 or 6 of them. But this is catfish galore after dark at Indianford. There's a bunch of bluegills in the near water that you can net. Use them, they're excellent bait. If you throw towards the dam in the flow or in the outlet channel over there, that's where all the fish are. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Eater channels, maybe a couple of walleye, but doesn't seem like there's any big flatheads, so mission not accomplished. I will actually fish this place when the water is high sometime. I will see you guys later.